Hello everybody, this is Dee from Dee's Cute and Crafty, and I am back with another video for you today. Today we're going to do something that I've never done on my channel before, so I hope you guys like it. And today I just have one DIY for you. I'm trying to condense things down just a little bit, just while I am on vacation in North Carolina visiting my daughter for Mother's Day, so I don't have time to make a lot of content, but I do want to stay in touch and get something up for you guys. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to be using all the things you see before me. I have a Dollar Tree sign, which is really pretty. It has the flowers on the front. It's going to be a double-sided sign at some point. I don't want to get rid of the flowers on the front because I think it's nice. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a blessed sign underneath it or the wood words or something like that at a later date. But for today, we're going to be using the back of it. I have, of course, my cardboard that I love to use. I have my Rust-Oleum chiffon cream, and I also have the pipe cleaners. So I'm going to use one of those. I'll be using ribbon of choice. And we're going to start out by just taking the jute cord off the back of this sign and giving it a rough coat of the Rust-Oleum chiffon cream. And for this one, instead of sanding everything down, getting sanding dust everywhere, I'm going to use the baby wipe technique, and I'm just going to wipe it down with that to remove some of the paint to make it look old and weathered. And it actually looks smooth when you do it this way. So there's a couple different ways you can get that old weathered look. So we're using this one today. And now that that's done, we're just going to set it aside. And we are going to start making our ladybugs. I have never done a ladybug DIY on my channel, so today is a first. I'm just taking one of my ribbon spools to give me the shape or the size ladybug that I want to do. I'm taking a paint bottle to give me the size for the head of the ladybug. And so really you just make your circles, and you want to do two of the larger circles and one of the smaller circles. The bigger circles will make the body and the wings of the ladybug, and the smaller circle will make the ladybug's head. So we're just going to measure out the circumference or size of this circle. It is 3 inches across, so you know that your middle point is 1.5. So we're just going to use our ruler and mark that so that we get an even cut. And cut that straight down the middle, and these are the wings. Now that that's done, I am going to paint it with my black chalk paint by Hello Hobby. And then I will use the lacquer red chalk paint by Waverly. I'd like to take this time to say thank you to all my brand new subscribers. Thank you for choosing Dee's Cute and Crafty. I'm so blessed and happy to have you here. And to my Ride or Dies that have been with me for a while, you guys know I love you. Thank you for always coming back. So now that we got our red paint on here, we're just going to let that dry. I did go ahead and do a smaller ladybug as well for this DIY. You can do any size that you want. They're super easy to make using the cardboard. And for the small ladybug, I didn't even paint it. I just used a black Sharpie marker and a red Sharpie marker to get the color that I wanted on the cardboard. Now we're just going to hot glue our pieces together. And I'm using the red pipe cleaner because I don't have any black ones in this pack. You can paint it. I've painted pipe cleaners before. And if you want black and you don't have black, you can definitely paint it black, set it aside and let it dry, and it will be perfect. You guys, if you're enjoying this content, and I truly hope you are, Please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that you like my content and you'd like to see more of me. They push me out a little bit and other people can see it and become part of the Cute and Crafty family as well. For that, I'm always thankful. Just gluing everything down. Doing a little bit of cleanup. Not worried about what the back looks like because you're not going to see it. And because I want these to have a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of fun to them, I think I'm going to add in some white somewhere along the way. But right now, I'm just taking my Sharpie marker, and of course you could use the back of a paintbrush. If you have a little rounded tip paintbrush, dip it in the paint and make your dots that way. But using the Sharpie is so much easier. And I'm making big dots, little dots, all sizes, and just putting them wherever I want them to go. Nothing hard. It's not symmetrical. It doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be the same on each side. Yeah, so we're going to go back in and put some white dots. And I've never really seen white dots on a ladybug. But again, this is just fun and whimsical, and you can do whatever you want. You can put yellow dots on here if you want, whatever you want to do. It's your craft, it's your DIY, make it how you like. Just going to trim around the edges a little bit just to give it some definition where the head and the body meet. And our two ladybugs are complete. Now that that's done, we're going to go back to our sign and work on it a little bit more. It's going to say, welcome to our home. And of course, the biggest ladybug is going to be the O in the word home. So we're just going to do a little bit of hand lettering. I put the ladybug in place for the O, so I know where to start the rest of my letters. And you guys, usually I will go ahead and have my letter or have my word already written in pencil so that it saves us some time, because I go back and I erase and I look at it and I go back and I erase. And so that's usually the part that I don't show you. But on this video today, I'm going to leave it in and show you just how much erasing I do when I'm trying to get my word just right. You guys, the weather here in North Carolina is absolutely beautiful. It is hot today. I don't even know what it is, how hot it is, but I know I went out for a little bit with my daughter this morning and it was already very warm. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed Mother's Day with your family. I hope you're going to dinner or having a cookout or planting flowers or whatever it is you enjoy doing on Mother's Day. I hope you're surrounded by your loved ones and you're having a beautiful, blessed day. So I'm just writing in my faux calligraphy, a couple of different fonts on here, some calligraphy, some printing, just writing welcome to our home. As I said, welcome is in the faux calligraphy. 2 hour is just in long skinny print, as well as home in long skinny print. Now we're going to go back in with our black Sharpie marker. And like we always do, we're going to clean it up, make it nice and neat so you can read it. And there it is. The first part of it is done. Just going to do the last little bit on the bottom. And then we can add in our butterfly. We're working on ladybugs. We can add in our ladybug. I'm just going to turn it just a little bit because I don't want it to be straight. I think it adds more interest if it's not straight. Here you see me doing a little bit of cleanup. One of my white dots smudged, so I'm just cleaning it up with some red paint. It's an easy fix. There we go. Erasing all of my pencil marks. Once your marker is dry, you can do that. You definitely want to wait until your marker is fully dry before you start to erase, or you'll mess up your entire sign. You'll have to go back in and try to cover that up, and it's not a good look. Then we're going to take our little ladybug and place her somewhere on our sign as well. I think the top looks great for that, opposite the side where the bow is going to go, because yes, we have to make a bow. I have some black and white beads from the Crafter Square section at Dollar Tree, black, white, and gray. And then I have some red beads. I think these either came from Walmart or Hobby Lobby. They were in one of the beaded garlands, on sale of course. And I just want to make a beaded hanger for this sign. Just going to tie little knots at the end so my beads stay where I want them to. And the knots at the end also help me to staple down the sign. It gives it something to hold on to so it doesn't slip underneath that staple. Using my arrow stapler, it's I can't even say the word, ergonomically made for smaller hands. It fits in your hand very nicely. It's very easy to use. Doesn't take a lot of pressure to get that staple in the MDF board. So if you have arthritis or you have problems with your hands, this is a really good stapler. I purchased it at Lowe's and it was under 20 bucks. So as you guys have seen me do many times before, I make my loops, then I make my tails, I stack everything together, pinch it off, and tie it with some jute cord, and we have a bow. I'm going to leave the tails long. I'm not going to pull them down like I normally do. I'm going to let them stay lateral to the DIY because I don't want to cover up the word. And if I pull the tails down, it's going to cover up that W. So we're just going to let them stay pretty much at the top. We're not going to pull them down. Just going to hot glue this bow down. Normally I tie it on, but I'm just going to hot glue it today. And this is done. It's ready to be displayed. So you guys, this is it for my video today. I know you're used to me doing 3 DIYs in one video, but again, I'm trying to save my content and space it out because I'm not at home creating. I'm not at home editing like I normally would be. So I need to get some content up. So I just did 1 DIY per video for just this video and the next one. After that, we'll be back to normal. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. As always, I'm blessed and happy to have you here. Don't forget to do all the things: like, share, comment, subscribe. Happy Mother's Day. Be blessed, be safe. Until I see you on my next one. Bye.